What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 2010 Pyromaniac.com Fantasy Outlook video for James Jones. James Jones, in the last video I covered, talked about how Julian Edelman has become a handcuff for Wes Welker, and this is the first year that we're seeing wide receiver handcuffs gain some popularity. Now, the thing with James Jones is he could be the handcuff to Donald Driver. Everyone knows that Donald Driver's getting older. He's 35 now. Everyone expected last year to be the year that he had the drop-off, had a solid year, and these same assumptions are happening this year. Is, you know, he's got to fall off at some point. Is it going to be this year? I'm not really going out of my way to draft him, and it could be a mistake again. But in the event that he does drop off, you'll need to know about the guys to target in his absence. James Jones is one of the guys you could potentially take over for Donald Driver. The other being Jordy Nelson. There's a few differences between the two. James Jones is faster, probably a more dynamic player, but he's had a case of the drops, and Nelson runs better routes. So I think we may see a committee if Driver misses time, or we may see James Jones emerge as the next big thing out of Green Bay. Where to target James Jones? He's not a guy I would necessarily target in a smaller round draft. But if you're convinced that he's going to take over for Driver, then I definitely would. In some of these drafts, if you have 12 teams and you go 20 rounds, then I think James Jones is definitely a late round flyer guy that you take. He will have some big games, maybe one or two, even as a non-starter. So if you play in leagues, you know, they're called best ball or optimum lineups and draft masters, where you take a team and it starts the best lineup for you every single week. You can't do much worse later than a guy like James Jones. So every time he has a big game, you get credit for it. And if Driver ends up losing a step or missing any time, then yeah, James Jones might be a good play. So, you know, James Jones, he may be one of the hottest free agent guys later this year. But, you know, I've had that feeling the last few years. So we'll see. And he still has to fight off Jordy Nelson. So this will be a battle that we watch in camp for the next few weeks. But yeah, thanks for checking out this quick video on the Fantasy Outlook for James Jones. If you want to follow us on Twitter, it's @Pyromaniac with the number 1 instead of an I. Or you can follow me @PyroLion, Pyro_Lion. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.